Yeah.
On my side, I'm live. I'm here. Yeah, network is bad.
Hello, welcome. Indeed, been a long time. We never been here. This is Mo's talk show. Welcome. It is Antonia. Antonia, been a while. We didn't had this conversation, and now we're back. Antonia, Mozambique shocking moments.
Yes,
What is the Mozambique?
indeed. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me back here.
Yes, what is the political turmoil in Mozambique? We know Zimbabwe is on fire, is following up the parts of the same story, but let's
Mm.
you introduce us what's going on in Mozambique, please.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me back here. It's so nice to be here after such a long time. Um, yeah, things in Mozambique are crazy. Yeah, unexpected event has happened in Mozambique. Many things have changed. People's passion for fight for revolution is not as strong as before. It's more like a broken-hearted disappointments and yeah.
Yeah, what is the reason of this? Why? What is this over sudden change of mindset while the people already was so deep involved in over sudden people have changed the feelings, how I can say, the need to change. What makes that change to people?
Well, it's the whole like pull out. Let's go and fight, and then oh no, let's stop. Let's wait for this. Let's wait for that. It's very discouraging, and this fight wasn't really about getting into the final point. It was instead to for the dialogue, like we heard from the the leader of the protest.
That one.
Instead, the fight was for him to have a dialogue instead of just getting the people where they would like to be. Be in the position that the people would like him to be. So yeah, it's people are now like having change of heart. People are divided in Mozambique. People don't believe that they will ever be able to liberate their country anymore, especially with such a leader. So yeah.
Do you think the change of narrative is one of the major issues, or it is the other side of the story as manage, manipulate, and get the upper hand? What is really make things change? Is the narrative, the leadership, weakness of understanding that this political fight cannot go down just with words. It needs something else. What is your take?
Well, the leadership, the the whole thing seemed quite weak. It's actually weak, and people are they also felt weak. The whole thing just seemed very too good to be true that they were able actually to liberate Mozambique, to actually free the people of Mozambique, and actually give them another opportunity, another chance for a better life, for the change of the economy and life in Mozambique. So yeah, that's my view on that.
Yeah, what is the feelings now in the streets? What the people? Because on my other channel where I speak in Portuguese, there is this rhetoric that we should not stop support the leader, and we should look to Venancio Mondlane as the solution. But even in the same time, Venancio before comes and makes some very nasty comments and then we know is a team of only three people because basically abandoned. He, after the election process, he closed his doors, he shut him down, and then he surrounded himself with the three another two cowboys, and he's been running all these shows and
Sure.
anyway. So, what's your opinion? What really is your opinion in this matter?
I did not really hear the last part. If you may please repeat.
Yeah, we saw
I
after
didn't really hear
elections.
any.
We saw after elections he changed himself. All the people,
Right.
the team, everything supported him, helped him to gain the information, to make the elections possible, and vote and make him a winner. And Podemos also, we saw him disconnected from the base, uh, but just him behind the social media and doing whatever he was doing his best. And was no communication with the real those who support him. The coordinators, the local leaders. We never saw him address those matters. And over sadly now he comes back, shows up, and with a very nasty rhetoric and position, and shake the hand of the the man he should not be there, and then excuse himself, say we need to have this what's called this space. How you say in English, tregua? You speak English better than I.
Yeah.
Portuguese
So,
in English.
how do I say what? Pardon. Repeat the word, please.
Tregua.
Is
Amnesty time. Yeah. So how do you see
Yeah,
that?
like a. My network is really crazy. Sorry,
It's
but
fine. It's fine. Yeah. So what is your opinion on this? What is your way of seeing this?
well, I feel like these political things is also benefit these people that the whole started the whole rising. It's not really benefiting the people of Mozambique. Instead, people lost life, people got disfigured, people lost a lot. People got, like many people are displaced, many people suffered through this kind of weakness. It was more about talking, like he's just a leader of like change, like good to like educate people's mind, but really going into the battlefield and start fighting to get people where they want to be, I don't think so. I don't think it's good for that.
Well, you make me laugh. Well, anyway, so let's go more away of that. Now he comes out with a new party, creates a party. Mozambique have more than 100 parties. How healthy that is for the Mozambican democracy. Frelimo controls everything. Frelimo controls every
Mm,
single thing. And Frelimo can kill and
everything.
Frelimo can do anything they want. What this means,
Yeah.
what this is, what this represents, what kind of democracy we expect to see from this new party. A country does have a party, even in a toilet there is a party. How we can explain ourselves? He had everything. It's
I don't think
true.
you can expect much from this party because this is a party of like a church group kind of party where you just go there and get your motivation and then just go home and sleep. That's all about that. And if you get slapped on the street by the police or the regime, nobody will do anything about it. And if you try to retaliate, you are locked in jail and left alone. Nobody will save you. So this kind of party is not really what people of Mozambique should be going for and actually be happy for and actually getting excited for because it's not going to liberate them from anything. It's not going to liberate them from anything. It's just going to make them feel like they're being
Well, we have a communication issue. Mozambique is not a very
Yeah.
nice place. Yeah, but anyway, it's quite weird in how latest we saw him meet with Mr. Sharpo, and we didn't had major points in that talk. We had more about people's lives. We had about it's like a give up story. It's a give up story. Yes, boss, I'm gonna tell the people to be quiet, and then we can
Yeah.
talk. Why why, like you say, this is a church part, like this is a preacher that can preach very well but can't make it. Uh, do you feel he's been defeated, or he defeat himself on his own?
He defeated himself. He had everything to go for it. He had everything to go right. He defeated himself. Nobody defeated him. He is the one that doubts himself. I feel like the man doesn't have the enough stamina and self-esteem to actually beat this regime down. He had it all. The people, the votes. He had it all. He just had to go for it. But I feel like he's also a little bit scared. Quite a lot of. He's scared. Like really scared. This is why he didn't go forward and actually end what he started. And then maybe there was something in between that many people don't know about it. That maybe we should consider that the person just because he want to register his own party, he was told to actually let the people to make people to back down, and that's exactly what happened. Maybe it needs to be nice to Frelimo to in order to register his party. And then are the people gonna trust him again? No, I don't think so. If now he decides to say that, okay, let's go to the streets, many people won't go.
It's done in dust. That is the story.
He's done. Many people won't go. What I've heard from the people's mouth themselves, it's a lot worse than what is speculating on social media. People are done. People are done, and they're actually looking for something else, and they actually want to find someone to actually lead them to where they will have to be. They can actually lead themselves.
Okay, the question I have, what is the real impact of social media on your point of view? And now, right now, this major political turmoil in Mozambique goes on. How the social media has managed to shape the events?
Social media actually helped to uncover a lot that has been happening in Mozambique. Social media is a very powerful tool. It actually has been a very powerful tool to actually set Mozambique out into the world, to show the world what is happening in Mozambique through social media. This is why the leader, the Financial Mandlani, he got known because of social media. So many people shared about what's happening in Mozambique. So many people talked about it, like us, all of us, everyone behind the camera. They talked about it. We put it out there for everyone to know what is happening in Mozambique. Social media is a big tool. It helped a lot. It helped a lot through social media. This is why it has so much fame. It's because of us, social media.
Why he always use a 30 part, 30 country for his messages, never use local influencers like you or somebody else out there
Like
to
me,
take
you, and
out,
any other.
yeah, yeah, and to take the message. Why he does not interact with these people that have been throwing all these eggs on the plate and make it happen for him, and then marginalize, and then comes out and call names and discredit them. Why? What is really wrong with him to go to that extent? Forget these are the people push me up to here. Why he got up to that point? Why
I
he
feel
is
like
been
it's
broken?
very arrogant. To be honest speaking, no, don't hate the guy, but he's very arrogant. He's arrogant. He's full of ego. He's one of those people. I did it all myself. It's all about me. I did it. Me. Pick me, and all of this. Everywhere. Me. So he doesn't really. It's so sad that everybody's right next to you, everybody's there for you, and they fought your own people, which are Mozambican citizens, which is us, the local media. We fought for him and we pushed the narrative out here in different languages, and we exposed the whole thing happening in Mozambique. And yet we're not even not for recognition, but would it be nice to be recognized, to actually say, oh, so flash, so person talked about this, so person, thank you so much, for pushing the whole thing out here, for showing what's really happening in Mozambique, in thanking the local media, not the people that don't even belong in Mozambique. He instead is thanking people from wherever. Doesn't make
What
sense.
the
That shows that this
uh,
person really doesn't. I don't know. I don't know. It's what's his aim really. It talks. It
well,
says a lot about this person actually.
okay. What the people of Mozambique expect? I know the feelings on the streets, the feelings in every way, because Frelimo has really created a pandemonium situation, and
That's right.
yeah, and everybody, nobody's happy with Frelimo. Nobody want to listen to them. Nobody want to know nothing about them. And then Frelimo has come and spent the money in a such way, even offense 44 millions of meticais to build a small house for a dog. For a dog, that is a
Oh
lot
my
of
God.
money. And then 25
It's not.
millions for a owner of a luxury restaurant as a support for the damage, and the restaurant never had the damages for uh, business damage.
I have seen
Why?
that.
uh, and then a minister refused to have a government house. He wants to spend 39 millions to have a huge, huge mansion because all his village families should come to live in the city. So, how are the people right now? They are looking for a leader to move forward, somebody that really will fight, not somebody that will go and ask, no, stop, 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 I need to go to toilet. And then, what the people want right now?
That's right. People need, they can see all these things unfolding before their eyes. I mean, many people lost their lives. Many people became widower, widows. People became orphans. They lack financial support from the government. Instead, the regime is supporting everybody else but the people that their leader actually suggested that these people have to be recompensated, right? But none of them are being recompensated. It shows that Frelimo is still in charge and Frelimo is going to do whatever they want. I wonder what is he operating on. He says, oh, all these lives lost, everybody has to be recompensated. All the families, all the widows and all the widowers, this must happen. That's exactly what has to happen. The whole meeting, I also mentioned that to him. He's gonna do that. But Chapo is doing the opposite. Chapo is paying 25 million medical for a restaurant damage. Is paying whoever else a doghouse 44 million medical. What about the people that lost their lives and the kids that are orphan now? What about that? Who is gonna pay for that? Nobody's paying
Yeah.
for that. And nobody's visiting these poor people that fought for the so-called revolution. And
So, and what will fail in this
nobody's doing,
situation
don't want to
is
go forward with this anymore. They have somebody that just
is
and
the
does
might
nothing.
force is the might of force used by Frelimo, or is the Venancio poor understanding of the scenario?
It's just
What
Venance's
really?
poor understanding of this scenario. It's his poor understanding of this scenario. He knows exactly what will take out Frelimo. I think he's very much afraid. People are not scared. People want to go for it. Because people are desperate. People are hungry for a change in Mozambique. They want to change the whole thing that has to do with the Frelimo regime in Mozambique. So it's Venance's poor
How
understanding.
that poor performance in on the dialogue with Chapo not to make a
Mm.
priority the real problem of Mozambique, because the real problem of Mozambique is inclusion, not exclusion, and the reconciliation. That should be the main point of the conversation, or should be people's life first, and then inclusion, reconciliation after. What is your take?
I think it should have sorted people's lives first. Like people lack something. That's what the people wanted. If they have to die, they rather die one time instead of keep they're being killed, they're being tortured, they're being followed into their homes, they are being having their organs stolen and many other things. I think he should just go ahead and sort these things once and for all. But looks like he's not about that. He's very much afraid of Frelimo.
Okay, okay. And okay, let's give it 360 degrees. In Zimbabwe, things are going the same way almost. Zimbabweans are now on the streets, the situation. What you could tell the Zimbabweans, how you can refer this situation to the Zimbabwe, how you can relate this to the Zimbabwe. I know you've been living in South Africa, you know many Zimbabweans. What is the message to the Zimbabweans right now? What you would say to a Zimbabwean person after all this you saw, you learn, what you say to the Zimbabweans?
Well, may your leader never back down like the so-called Mozambique leader did. May your leader go forward and finish the whole thing that Maningwagwa is busy destroying in your country. And may you stand together and just get there and get this person out of there. Whether you have a leader or not, by yourselves, you can actually take this man down. So have the courage, stay united, and go for it.
Well, also there is Mozambican people listen to how they're gonna listen. Right now, we only one person. I don't know from your side how many people are watching you.
On my
And
side, I didn't really manage to stream this. On my side, it didn't really operate. I don't know why.
okay, okay, I'll send you a copy so you can release on your side after this. I
Thank
hope
you very much.
you release.
Please, please.
But the question uh, is a failure or is a win this
It's
situation?
a failure. It's a complete failure. We have so many people that have died. A lot of young people that died were mutilated and tortured and actually disfigured by the regime. It was a complete failure. It was almost like it was a setup to set people to the street to just go and die. Just go and die. Maybe they're trying to reduce the Mozambique population. Maybe this is why they had the whole rally happening and getting all these young people with so many hopes and dreams and a hunger to change the position of their country and to just set them up to go and die on the streets.
What is the benchmark now
It's a big
after
failure,
all this?
a huge one.
Okay.
Whether he likes it or not,
Now,
it's a big failure. He failed the people
so
of Mozambique.
what is the new benchmark? What is you hear from the people? What the people now are planning? Are people gonna obey Frelimo or people they're gonna disobey Frelimo?
People are actually going to be retaliating and fighting by themselves. They don't want any of these leaders that just talk, talk, talk. They need somebody who is less than military skills, that has weapons, that kind of like a James Bond situation to go and solve the problem, the issue. That's what the people want right now. They don't want anybody without weapons coming in, just talking and take them up to go and die and just leave them like that. They
You
need
think the
military
unity of the
skills.
country is undermined?
Somebody who's not afraid
You,
to grab a weapon and go for it. Just like Frelimo is not scared to grab a weapon and kill the citizens and the people of Mozambique. They want somebody with courage, somebody with the mindset of going there to finish the job, not somebody who comes here who makes people, oh, wait, oh, let's go. No, wait, no, let's go. No, wait, let's go. It's very discouraging. People don't want that anymore. So the next time he goes to the street, you will see Mark Venancio. Many people won't be there with Venancio.
anyway, was nice talk to you. Nice to hear you. I know the internet is not the best, but the question I have: does the unity, the spirit to fight against Frelimo still up? Only they need is a leader, or people they will believe and trust if he comes and apologize and say sorry for what I done wrong, and let's move forward. What do you think? They will forgive him?
People now. People actually now financial. Many people will not go and fight with financial. The best thing for him to do is actually to come in, apologize to the people of Mozambique because many were taken out of their comfort zone to go and die on the streets like animals. And that was very unfair. So he needs to come over here and apologize for all the lives lost, for everything that he promised that he never managed to achieve, for everything that he done to the people of Mozambique. He needs to come and apologize. There is many mothers. There's one particular mother that touched my heart so much. She was crying for her 17-year-old son. The son got killed right next to her house. He was going to protest as well. Her child got killed. She now left with a 4-year-old. Her eldest son, that suffered through thick and thin with her, has died because of this whole protest thing. And this woman, all she got was an apology, like I'm sorry, but we're gonna make this, we're gonna get there. That's the promise he did to this woman, but and then he never managed to do anything. This woman he still sleeps at night without a child, and she's crying every single day. The woman is not the same anymore, and many people's lives have changed. Things are not the same anymore. He needs to come here and
Uh,
apologize to the people of Mozambique.
Many people in Mozambique say that the people in the social media are very ungrateful. They don't consider, they don't respect for this man what he done for us. What is your opinion? The vloggers
I
are
think the people
ungrateful?
just have to. Yeah, we are not ungrateful. People have to just, it's about time now. Wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up, like open your eyes, open your ears, see what is happening before you. Nobody's against anyone here. If something is a failure, let's just call it is a failure, period. Okay? So don't go around and actually bash us on social media that we're the ones that broadcast the whole thing here, opened everybody's eyes, and show everything that's happening in Mozambique. And now that we're having a valid, a true opinion, and you are coming for us because you don't want to see the truth. You don't want to see the truth. So that's your issue,
Indeed.
actually. We are trying to help. One day they'll come back here and actually say, yeah, you are right. Those are just ignorant people that don't want to wake up. That's all.
Thank you, Antonia, for your time for being here and with Mo's Sempre Página Língua on Mo's talk show and reflecting all the situation in this Mozambique shocking moment and also Mozambique in political turmoil. This political turmoil that is like a river. Everybody is there and then everybody's trying to get out of the river. How we're
That's
gonna end
right.
up this story? Yeah, how we end up this story, only God knows. Thank you very much for your
Okay.
time. I know that the internet has not been the most, it didn't that well fair. The internet has not been fair. There can some moments in this life has been cut it and some parts not.
That's true.
But I really appreciate for your time. I want to say thank you very much for be the woman that you are and be the mother that you
Thank
are
you.
and be the citizen of Mozambique with the spirit and the tenacity of make better and good, the best of the best can be in the future. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon,
Thank you so
or watch
much.
this. Obi and Most Talk Show will come back. I hope very soon see you in this side of the world. Bye bye.
Oh,
Keep
yes,
well.
very soon. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.